The City of Plymouth City Council regular meeting for Thursday, October 26th is now called to order. In-person participation by the public is permitted. Alternatively, remote electronic public participation is available in one of the following ways. Via the City of Plymouth, via the Plymouth City Council Zoom meeting. You can join the meeting via Zoom by following the links and information listed on the agenda. Members of the public participating electronically via this link and wishing to speak may do so during public comment by using the raised hand feature in the Zoom webinar. When dialing into Zoom at the phone number listed above, on phone, use *9 to raise and lower your hand. Use *6 to mute and unmute your phone. Also, via written public comment, written public comment, submit prior to the meeting by emailing your comment to the Deputy City Clerk at vmchenry@cityofplymouth.org before 3:30 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Emailed public comments will be distributed to the City Council and made part of the official record. This meeting is being recorded. Please silence all cell phones or similar devices at this time. Could we please have roll call?
Councilmember White.
Here.
Councilmember McLaughlin.
Here.
Vice Mayor Sim.
Here.
Mayor Ackerman.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Would everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 2, approval of the City Council regular meeting agenda of October 26th, 2023.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as published.
It's been moved and seconded. Can we please have a roll call vote?
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Councilmember McLaughlin.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Sim.
Aye.
Mayor Ackerman.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 3, public comment. Under provisions of the California Code, the City Council, citizens wishing to address the council for any matter not on the agenda may do so at this time by completing a speaker submittal form to the Deputy City Clerk or following the instructions noted on this agenda. For agenda items, speakers will be called by the mayor at the point on the agenda when the item will be heard. Speakers are encouraged to keep comments to 3 minutes or less and to state their name and community of residence. Under the provisions of the California Government Code, the City Council is prohibited from materially discussing or taking action on any item not on the agenda unless it can be demonstrated to be of an emergency nature or an urgent need to take immediate action arose after the posting of the agenda. Do we have anybody here in City Hall who would like to make public comment at this time?
Yeah. Good evening, Madam Mayor and members of the Plymouth City Council. My name is Jim Geedy. I'm from the city of Jackson, but that has nothing to do with why I'm here today. I'm here on behalf of the Ember County Fair Foundation and a project that we are beginning on the fairgrounds that we thought we would talk to you about, just bring you up to speed on it. We'll continue to come by and talk about where we're at in this project. The Fair Foundation has taken on the project to complete the General Mercantile building, which is the largest building on the fairgrounds. It's 204 by 70 feet. It's roughly 14,300 feet, square feet. And we're finishing that off so it'll be able to be used year round. Right now, it's kind of just in a barn state. It's the building that houses all the community exhibits And when people come to the fair and sell the items, it's the big building, the General Mercantile building. So when it's completed, that building will not only be able to be used for large gatherings, it'll also house a 300-seat theater, which will be expanded to possibly 700 seats with floor seating. And again, we're just starting out. We're in the process of the drainage project right now. We have to take care of some drainage issues on the building, and those are being worked on right now. Weatherby Reynolds and Tobin Associates have completed those, and so we'll be hopefully starting those within the next month. And our Love Affair Ball, which is set for February, we actually hope to hold in the building. The building will not be completed at all, but just kind of a, hey, here's where we're holding it. This is our new project. We're starting and so forth. So Mike thought it'd be a good idea for me to come and just kind of bring you guys up to speed with what we're doing on that. So that's where we stand right now. So just thought I'd, on behalf of the Fair Foundation, not the Fair Board, the Fair Foundation, just let you know where we stand on that. So, okay, any questions at all I can answer? Keith, do you have
Of course, no action or anything. The only reason I'm asking this question is a few years back, I know Don Carter and myself, I did some termite work there. And I know he refaced the front of that building. Is that all gonna be?
No, that will be kept.
Okay.
The building, we have an estimate right now, 475,000 to basically strip the building down, reface it with tin around it. The floor will be taken up and that'll be a concrete floor. Right now, it's kind of a oil asphalt floor. If you look at it now, that'll be all concrete. And it'll be a multi-use building basically. So they'll still be able to have during fair the use that it has now during fair, but it will also be able for other multi-purpose uses. The shade gardens along the side, the roofs actually slope back down towards the building. So those are going to be put this way. We have brand new roofs on those. And again, like I say, the drainage, we're working on that right now. That will also include draining the pond. As the pond overflows, there'll be like a swimming pool skimmer on the pond. So that'll be on, so that will drain. So that area there, which is a low area in the fair, won't flood during the winter times. Doug, did you have a question?
Is the state funding this project?
No, this is a capital project, for the Fair Foundation. We probably will go out for grants. We do have a grant writer we're going to be working with, because $400,000 is a lot of money to raise. So we hope to have this done within a 3-year period is what we're shooting for. Okay. Any other questions?
I just want to say thank you for being here and for the report.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Like I say, we'll bring you up because we're really excited for the fairgrounds of the city of Plymouth, and again, it'd be a multi-purpose building that everybody, the entire community, can use on a number of ways. So, okay, thank you, everybody. I'm sorry to get back to Jackson, the big game rally. So it was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else here in City Hall who would like to make public comment at this time?
It's like deja vu. Mike Spinetta, Oxfield in Plymouth. And first of all, Harvest Festival that Jimmy put on again was beautiful. Just real nice time as always. She made it so it didn't rain. And that's always good. And I saw that firefighters beat the mayor, even though Mike wasn't here. So in the chili cook-off. So I don't know. There's always
I
next
think
year.
your 3 minutes is up.
Yeah, it's all here. But it went really well. That was really nice. And other thing at the Rotary meeting this week afterwards, I just wanted to give a shout out to staff that was here because I had dealing with the things since my mom used to carry me around in the wagon when I couldn't walk as a kid. And it's kicking in more and more, and it happened right after the dark meeting here. And I just wanted to thank staff for being able to understand whatever the heck I said when I came in and was kind of passing out, and let me kind of lie on the floor there and took care of me. And I just, you guys have good people who work here, and that's kind of the indicative of the small town we're in. And that's the way we are here, and I just think that's the way it should be. And I just wanted to thank them publicly for that, because it really sucked what was happening. So thank you for taking care of me when I was sick. So, all right, that's it.
Thank you. Anybody else here at City Hall who would like to make public comment at this time? No, okay. Do we have any written public comment that we've received? Okay. I'll open this to Zoom now, and if anybody who wants to make public comment could raise their hands now, so we'd be sure to call on you.
No hands raised at this time.
Okay, I don't see any hands, so we're gonna close public comment for now. Item number 4, presentations, proclamations, appointments. And I'm also wondering, can we move item 7.1 to item, I guess make it 4.2 under appointments? Can we do?
Yeah, it's an appointment, so you can do that.
Pardon me?
It's an appointment, you can do that.
Okay. So we're gonna move item 7.1 under 4, and we'll make it 4.2. At this time, we have a presentation, and I'd like to welcome Mr. James Burke with Amador County Behavioral Health to do a presentation for us. Thank you, Mr. Burke.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing well.
I'm gonna start this off with a QPR style, where you question someone and you persuade and then you refer. I don't know if you heard of that training, but we do offer it. It's people that are in distress, like suicidal or something, and it's just asking the questions and getting to get to the bottom of it and helping them out. So that's one of the trainings that we offer here at Amador County Behavioral Health. But my position is a peer support specialist, so I have lived experience with mental health. I have schizophrenia, PTSD, anxiety, and OCD, but I'm all medicated. I'm the person that's on the other side of the recovery, where I've been through a lot and I've made it to the other side. So recovery is possible. Anyways, our services, we only serve the severe mentally ill and substance use population, but and that's with Medi-Cal, Amador Medi-Cal. But for the substance use side of our department, we do a sliding scale for private insurances. So they can have private insurance, but they still have to pay out of pocket, but there's like a sliding scale to it. And then we also have our mobile support team that you can think of it as a crisis team too. We are going 24/7 as of June of next year. And so we'll be able to respond with law enforcement to the community and provide mental health services. And just to give you a background, if anyone knows what a 5150 hold, it's basically taking the rights away from someone to send them to a psychiatric, to a hospital for further psychiatric evaluation. In those cases, it's either usually danger to self, danger to others, or gravely disabled. So when I say danger to self, someone has an active plan, they want to harm themselves, they know that they've got it all mapped out. There's a difference between suicide ideation, where they're just well, I have passive thoughts of doing it, but I wouldn't act on it. That's something that we would still respond to, but we wouldn't hold someone and take them from their rights. So if people are hesitant to call us out because they're worried that we're going to take them in, that's one of those situations. And then danger to others is someone that's wanting to harm other people and they have a plan. Gravely disabled is someone that thinks that the water's poisoned, or they have been eaten for 2 weeks or something like that. That's gravely disabled. So those are criteria, and that's a common thing that we deal with. So we have therapists and we have 2 Spanish-speaking therapists. We have two psychiatrists, one Spanish-speaking and one not. We have case managers, which is sort of what I am. And then we have our groups and trying to think of anything else. And then we have, we're part of a lot of coalitions and meetings. That's what part of my job is, coming to present and just kind of spreading the word about Amador County behavioral health. And also I have a network of care cards here too. And what that site is, the Amador Network of Care, is a good resource for the community to see what events are happening around the whole Amador County through agencies that are putting them on. It's a good resource guide to look up something real quick. I update it regularly. And I am the point of contact for that too. Any questions?
So these services are available to anybody in Emerald County, correct?
Yes, but they have to have Amador Medi-Cal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then they go through a screening process. It's like a questionnaire, and if we tally up the points, and if they deemed are severe, then we move to the assessment part of the process, and then they get diagnosed and assigned a psychiatrist and a therapist and a case manager sometimes. And then there's no there's not like a limit to the duration of like treatment. It's just whenever, they graduate from us to mild to moderate care. And also just want to mention WellSpace is there for clients who do not meet our criteria. They can go to WellSpace, and I've talked with the director, and there's a problem with calling WellSpace for our center here. Is because that goes to the call center in Sacramento, and they are not communicating very well with our center up here. So people need to walk into WellSpace to, get services. So just wanted to throw that out.
And then I know I'm on your mailing list, and I think every Monday I get the emails, and I encourage anybody who's interested to sign up for these emails, because you send a ton of wonderful resources.
Thank you.
For, even folks that aren't having like a severe crisis, but still need some behavioral, emotional, mental health support groups and classes and things like that. And I think the information that you send is fantastic. And I also want to wish you the best with your continued recovery. And
Oh, I'm good. I have zero symptoms.
yeah,
I found the right medication. It took about 6 to 7 years of trial and error and a lot of pain. So, I convey that to my clients, and I make sure that they know it's possible to recover. And when you see someone walking down the street and they're talking to themselves or yelling or whatever, they're pretty much harmless, for the most part. They're just dealing with some external stimuli, and the least of their worries is you. They're more dealing with what's going on. So there's a stigma behind mental health, as you know.
yeah, absolutely. Any comments or questions?
So I just wanted to make sure that it was correct. So only Amador County Medi-Cal is the insurance,
But
so no other, say if someone was to have a private carrier.
no, but for the mobile support team, the mobile crisis team, we'll respond to anyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Behavioral health is real, and treatment, and I appreciate you being here tonight to speak of it. Working hard to really try to change the stigma, and I've done a lot of work in this particular space, and if there's anything we can do as a city to help support the behavioral health department, please let us know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll leave these with you too. Oh, were you gonna say something?
I just gotta say, look, thank you for coming. Your timing is strictly based on what's currently in the news right now back in Maine. It's may or may not be exactly what you're talking about, but potentially could be. It's a serious problem. as the other council members have mentioned. And, it's something that needs to be give as much information out as you can. And thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
So I'm gonna leave these with you and
Okay.
hand those out, or thank you. But there,
Okay.
three brochures and then that we're
We'll
gonna
put those in on.
Thank you for being
Much
here.
appreciated.
Put those
Oh, okay.
in on. Love
Oh, thank you. I'll replenish you in a couple months.
it. Great,
If you
thank
do.
you.
Okay, we'll now move on to item 4.2. Regarding the appointment to fill the vacancy on city council. And I know we're a little bit out of order. Did you want to share a staff report?
Sure. So the city council adopted policy CC 001 on how to fill a vacancy, and the city council held interviews on Tuesday. And there was no public comment, but there did receive one letter from the Ion Band of the Miwok Indians. There was no.
Did we come on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the Jews.
there
Fuck.
was-
Functioning.
Yes.
Hail Hitler.
Everything working.
Yeah,
Hail Hitler.
your recess, everybody. Thank you.
Gas the Jews.
Fuck niggers.
Yeah, why are Jews allowed to suck baby dick? Post it on Facebook, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, take a picture. Post it on Facebook. Y'all, all you boomers. Post it on Facebook. Oh, they took over the meeting. They took over the meeting. Why
This
they
meeting is now controlled by the angry white goyim.
kick all Jews out? It's a nutter shower. Oy vey.